Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lyrics, and in today's reading we are going to get your daily messages and prediction for the 28th of the month. It's the last day of the month. I hope you had a good month or a good learning month. And if it's not the case, I really hope that next month will be better for you. I wanted to... for the last 28 days, I made sure that you never had to choose the same thing 2 days in a row, the same deck, and the same little things. I was a bit out of ideas for today, and there was this... I have this League of Legends, you know, the game League of Legends cards deck, and I was like, let's use it. I wanted really badly to use Cassiopeia and Severe because I was playing those two a lot when I used to play League of Legends, but that deck didn't have them, so they only have like... it's a really old deck. It's really old. I got it really at the beginning of League of Legends when it was barely famous in any way, but it's a really cool one. Yeah. So anyway, because I couldn't find Severe and Cassiopeia, I took Ashe and I took Morgana. So I like how Morgana is supposed to be support, and she's like... it looked like she is the main character, but you know, just because you have a supportive role doesn't mean you cannot be the main character of your own story. And Ashe, she is, I think she is, yeah, she's main DPS. She is... she's not a support. I haven't played League of Legends in years, and I was not that good. Actually, what I was good at was Terra. It's a Korean MMORPG, and I was really good at that, but I was not that good at League of Legends just because I preferred the teamwork of Terra. There was more, and people are less toxic on Terra than they were on League of Legends. So yeah, anyway, keep toxic people out of your life, like I have with League of Legends. Switch game if you need to. I'm a nerd, if you had not noticed. I play video games, I watch a lot of TV, I read a lot of books, you know, all that jazz, but it makes me happy, so who cares? And yeah, take all the time you need to choose. I'm really happy I got to do this series. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down below if you want me to do that again someday. I will not be able to do it for the months of March. That being said, the 29, 30, and 31 of March, I will put up the 3 video that we are missing, since this month is shorter than any other months. So yes, next month I will put 3 video ups for the 29, 30, and 31. Just be aware. And yeah, if you guys really like it, I might do it again in the future. For now, I will try to get back to my schedule, 1 video a week every Saturday, and sometimes when I have the time, an extra video on Tuesday. But if you have any comments, anything that you want me to improve, I really like constructive criticism. Don't criticize my English, because trust me, I'm doing my best. But if you can say I need improvement, it's the case, but I'm not, you know, I'm trying. But if there is things that you want me to improve with my lighting, or with the cards, or with the way I display things, feel free to let me know. I'm doing my best, but there might be ways I can improve, so yeah, let me know, and I'll see you in your reading. Either you choose Ashe with the 3 of Heart, or Morgana with the 7 of... I don't know how it's called. So yeah, Morgana. Let's stop here. I'll see you in your reading, and I will get started with pile 1. Hi pile 1, if you chose Ashe with our bow and arrow, this is going to be your reading. I used to when I started playing League of Legends, I thought she was so cool with her bow and arrow. She reminded me of Katniss, so back then I used to play her, but I was not that good with her, so I stopped pretty fast. But yeah, I used to really like her at the beginning of playing League of Legends. Anyway, your song you got hard sometimes by Rule. Yesterday pile 2 got Rule, and I was like, It's weird. I never got him before, and I love him. He's not that famous, but he does insanely beautiful song, and I will insist on that, insanely beautiful songs. And Spirit heard me, and they were like, "Okay, let's give it to you again today." So we got, it's not the same song, but it's the same artist. We got Hard Sometimes. If you do one thing today for me, please, it's listen to that song. It says, I try to be happy, but it's hard sometimes. You know, it says also, I feel like life is happening right before my eyes. It's just a very powerful song, I think, because it's something that sometimes we all feel. Like, we try really hard to feel happy. We don't have anything specially wrong going on in our lives, but it's still hard sometimes. It is. And I think songs like that help taking off the pressure of feeling like something's wrong with us because there is someone else feeling that way. I feel like even if we have that knowledge that sometimes we are probably not the only one feeling like that, having a song expressing exactly how we feel can really be helpful. But yeah, this song is definitely about things getting hard sometimes, and I like how Ashe is really trying to hit that with her arrow. So it's like, yeah, she wants to pine it into the wall. Like, you can see it. Sometimes it's hard, and that's it. I don't know if it's okay, but it happened to all of us, and therefore there is no blaming yourself. But just, I cannot even begin to tell you all of the detail of that song and how beautiful it is. So please go listen to it, please. I'm asking, I'm begging. You won't regret it. For your cards, you got 28, Surrender, Letting Go of the Darkness. Come on. Cannot make that shit up. And then we have sorry for cursing. And then we got Material Happiness. But every time I take this deck and I got the 9 of Cups and it says Material Happiness, I'm like, it's the freaking cup. It's about feeling, it's about happiness, but like feeling of happiness. And so I feel like Spirit is telling you that you can surrender, you can let go of this darkness, you can surrender those feelings, because there is so damn coming for you. Wow, I don't know if I feel like it's not a reading for the months of March, it's just still for today, the 28th. But I think that there is a lot of happiness coming your way. And you know, for me, surrender, letting go of the darkness, it's not so much about forgetting about the darkness, it's about I think it's about letting go of maybe the ways in which you try to control the darkness within you. I think sometimes when we get really sad, we try to use coping mechanism to lift our moods, and I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, but I think there is an idea of letting go and allowing the flow of life to take you where you need to go, so that you can find this happiness. Really, with the 9 of Cups, to me, it's dreams come true, is big fulfillment. I mean, it's come on, it's cups energy, so definitely a lot of happy feelings and happy people surrounding you. There is also this idea of it says, I think it says, I see that my friend out there have inside joke without me, and maybe you felt like you've lost your friends, or maybe there is some distance here between you and the other people in your life. And I think that this card is telling you to let go of the control you want to exert, you want to have on those situations, and let Spirit guide you. Basically, give your hand to Spirit and let Spirit take you where you're supposed to go, because I think that either there is reconciliation coming up with this person's people, or there is new people coming in, but definitely something really nice is coming. I hope we got this card already during the month. If I remember correctly, I think it was for pile 2, but yeah, I think it's just really insisting on the fact that even on the dark days, there is happiness to come. You don't have to control your darkness. That's the way I see it. You don't have to try to control so hard the darkness within you. You can let it exist. You can cohabit it. You can share the space between your darkness and your light. We all have darkness within us. This is not something to be ashamed of, and this is not something that makes you flow, F-L-A-W. You're not flowed because you don't have flows because you have darkness within you. We all do. We all have days when things are not going okay, and it's hard for all of us sometimes. And I'm not saying that your experience is not different than the one from that. I'm sorry. I'm not saying that your experience is not unique, but what I'm saying is that you don't have to think that you have a problem or you are the problem because you feel that way. Okay? Everyone is experiencing it on its own level, on its own way, and there is nothing wrong with you because of that. Okay? And letting go of the darkness, accepting the darkness, it's not something that is easy. It's like, I feel like it's like accepting your demons. It's a long process. It's a long process to accept that you have them and to accept that they will probably stay there forever. It's just how you deal with them, how you view them, how you can find peace regardless. And I think that if you just give it a little bit, if you just give just the tiniest bit to spirit, they're gonna take you to wherever it is that you need to go, and it's gonna be so beautiful, so beautiful. I wanted to do something that I've done for, I believe it was was it How and When Will You Meet Them? I'm not sure, but I want you to ask a question. I'm sorry, I keep moving the table, so the camera is moving. Ha! Shh. Sorry. So just like ask a question inside your head. I will get a card. You have two choices. Either you listen to what I think this is saying, or you just take it as it is. Well, oh, you don't see it. Oh, I mean, the suspense, the sheer suspense. Look what you got. Look what you got. Come on. I said this is not material happiness. This is emotional happiness. And look what we got. Look what's coming for you. I'm so excited. I'm sorry. Yeah, romance. Look at this. Look how happy this is. There is romance coming for you. I'm so not surprised. You just have to surrender. Stop trying to over control your darkness. Even also, I think it's in regard to this potential new romance, because the darkness are a part of you. It's not fair to your person not to show them to them. It's not fair to your person not to tell them what... It's not about telling them about your flaws, even though you can, but it's about hiding those darkest side of you. I think it's not something that you have to say on the first date if you don't want to. If you want to, go ahead. But it's something that you have to be open to share, you know, be open to the idea of sharing this darkness with someone else, because you might be surprised about how many of those demons the both of you share, and how you can help one another navigate them. Just letting go of the darkness doesn't mean that you don't have them anymore. It means that you accept them more and you're willing to share them, especially with, I want to say, the love of your life, so I will say it. I don't think it's for all of you, but yeah, definitely some significant romance, I think, coming up. I want to check the bottom of the deck. Look! It's so... I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I don't even have to speak about it. It's right there in front of you. I don't need to talk about it. You can just see it with your own eyes. I love this reading. I love ending this month with this reading because this is so positive. This is so beautiful. I can feel the joy awaiting you. So don't let it slip away don't let yourself be blinded by the hard time. Don't let yourself be blinded by how hard things are right now. There is freaking amazing things coming. Just those 3 cards. This is everything you can ask for. Peaceful resolution, romance. Well, unless you don't want romance, but then ignore this one. Peaceful resolution and emotional happiness. I don't want to say anything. It's just beautiful. Just beautiful the way it is. The number 28 might be significant, and the color green, because I put the green fluorite there, so the color green might be significant as well. I'm just happy. Okay, I'm gonna end your reading here. Thank you so much for watching this little daily prediction throughout the month. It meant so much to me. Even if you haven't, just the few bits you've watched here and there. Thank you so much for doing that. Feel free to like, comment, or subscribe if you feel like doing so. Tell me how it resonates. Come back in a few months, few days, few weeks, I don't know, but come back when this come. I want to know. I want all the detail. And I hope I will get the chance to read for you again sometimes. Bye. Hi, pile 2, if you chose Morgana, who is very much undressed to go fight, but I mean, come on, like usually on like just every single game, women are always half naked. When I played Terra, I played a gunner, which, well, she had a gun. I mean, I was the only girl playing gunner decently. I mean, it was pretty good. So I was the only girl playing gunner and being actually quite good at it back then. I haven't played in 2 years. Yeah. And my character was like the default outfit was always half naked, and I was like, she's shooting bullets with a huge gun. She needs clothes. She's gonna get burned. But no, half naked. Anyway, the point, I don't know if it talks to anyone. Maybe wear more clothes. It's cold outside. Don't go around naked. I mean, if you want to, go ahead, but maybe there is a message of you putting more clothes because it's gonna get cold today. Anyway, for your song, you got She Z by Yubin. It's a song from the Untamed. It's a song about sorry. It's from the Untamed. It's a TV show. I've talked about it at some point through the month. I don't remember when it was, but I'm pretty sure it was for Pile 2 though. What I wanted to talk about is one of the lyrics that says journeying through adversity, love, and hate with no regrets. And it's a character that is that get killed at some point and that get resurrected, which, spoiler alert. And also, it's not really realistic, but there is also, he's a very pure soul. He has a very innocent soul. He's not grown up, but he's insanely gentle, insanely caring, always wanting to help others with this. He's a very gentle soul, and I think there is a message here for you to be more gentle with yourself. You don't have to be gentle to the point like him where you are naive, but I think that it's a bit about being gentle with yourself, about the way you feel. You know, there is this idea of love and hate with no regret. Allow yourself to feel the emotions that you want to feel. Be gentle with yourself. You know, when you're a kid, you don't get mad at yourself from being sad. You're sad and you cry and you sad, and if 5 minutes later you want to be happy when you're a kid, 5 minutes later you're happy, okay? And it's not about being bipolar. I mean, if you have, it's an insanely serious mental illness, and I'm not making fun of it, but it's not about swifting your mood all the time, but it's about being more gentle with yourself about the emotions that you feel and when you feel them and the reasons why you feel them. It's about allowing yourself also to change your mind, to change your mood. depending on what's going on. You don't have to, just because you're mad in the morning, you don't have to go mad at bed at night. Your mood can improve throughout the day. You don't have to be rigid about the way you feel and the things you do. I think have a bit more of a childlike energy, I guess. He has a very pure and innocent energy in this character in that drama that I think can benefit, at least today, to inspire yourself with, something like that. Okay, let's look at your cards. You got transformation, defining yourself. Interesting. And the Princess of Cups. So the Princess of Cups will be the Page of Cups. It's interesting because I was like, be gentle with yourself, be gentle with the way your energy is changing, and we have the transformation, defining yourself. So I think maybe you might be going through a lot of transformation right now. When we are going through this type of event in our life, you know, when we are transforming a lot, it can definitely affect our energy and our mood, because things are changing and we are changing. And I think there is something very disturbing when we change on the inside, but the outside doesn't reflect that. I think it could be can feel odd, and we can feel out of place, because it's like we outgrow our surrounding, but we cannot leave it right away. We need to, it's a process. So sometimes our souls and our inside world, I want to say, who we are on the inside, is growing and it's changing and it's evolving faster than the outside world. And so we have to rethink everything. We have to rethink who we are and what we want in life and how we want to achieve it, and how we can start changing some things. And so it's a very complicating process that demands a lot of self-work and a lot of patience and compassion. And I think it's about having patience and compassion for yourself, mostly. But also with the Page of Cup, the Page of Cup is all about child energy, inner child, and sensitivity, being, there is a lot of kid-like energy here. So there might be also, with redefining yourself, there might be a need to look at your inner child. There might be some inner child wounds that need to be addressed, or inner child trauma that you might have not noticed. Or sometimes, we push away memories that we don't want to look at. So maybe there is this idea that you will, as you change and as you transform yourself, you will have to look back at those memories that you have never really dealt with. Could definitely be that for some of you. I can see that pretty strongly. There is also a very dreamer vibe energy with the the Princess of Cups in that case. Like, some sort of naivety, being a dreamer. And, I know sometimes we view people that are dreamers as unrealistic, but I don't think it's so much the case. I think that without dreamers, we wouldn't have half of the things that we have to do. Like, if no one dream that they can make a computer, then there will not be computer. If no one dreams that we could go on the moon, we wouldn't have gone on the moon, because I believe we went on the moon, but that's another subject for another day. But yeah, we need to dream. And there is also this idea, I think you might be a bit of a conflict between who you were and wanting to be more realistic, but Spirit is telling you that there is no shame in being a dreamer. Also, Pal too often had swan, and there is a swan here again, so again, swan might be significant. But be gentle with yourself. Be gentle through this transformation. It's not easy. It's not easy. For Pal 1, I did it. So like I said, I think I did that with how and when will you meet them. So I will pull a card, 1, maybe 2, depending on how many want to come out. And either you want to ask a question, then go ahead, ask a question in your head or out loud. and that might be your answer. Afterwards, you have two choices. Either you just take the answer on that card and leave this reading, or you wait for my own interpretation with the bits of knowledge that I know through your guides and higher self. Okay, let's get started. Let's shuffle that thing. Okay, you got opportunity. So I don't know what you, and you get perfect timing at the bottom deck. I'm taking it. So I think that there is a strong idea that, wait, let me put it a little bit downwards. Okay, there is a strong idea that not only now is the right time, but also you don't have to go look for whatever it is that you want. It's like, regardless of what it is that you want, either it's a new relationship, a new job, this is a good time for you to have it, and you don't have to go and chase it. You can keep on working on yourself, keep on evolving, and Spirit will present you with this opportunity one way or another. I mean, she's literally getting a gold shower here, which remind me of this story with Zeus making a woman, you know, Zeus in the Greek mythology, he made, I don't remember her name, he made a woman pregnant by showing up as a shower of gold. So yeah, if you want to get pregnant, it could be a nice sign, definitely, because this story came to my mind. But I don't know, it was a side story. Maybe some of you like Greek mythology or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I just be realistic. I don't think a gold shower can make anyone pregnant nowadays. Anyway, that was, I don't know why this came from. I've listened to the full story from it's a podcast on Spotify. It's called Let's Talk About Myth, Baby. It's amazing. She's insanely funny, and she's explaining Greek mythology in a very simple way. I knew a lot already going into it, but it was really fun hearing her talk about it. I love how she's just so mad at all of those Greek gods who have no respect for women, and how, yeah, it's just, she's really funny. And if you like Greek mythology, you can give her a try. It's Let's Talk About Myth, Baby, and it's on Spotify or any platform where you listen to podcasts. Yeah, anyway, perfect timing, opportunity coming your way. I don't know, I think they are pretty self-explanatory. So we also have listened to your intuition. I wanted to show it to you as well. Spirit said it was important, so here we are. So yeah, it's coming. Whatever it is that you want, it's the perfect timing, and you will have the opportunity. And I really think that there is this emphasis on you doing your healing, keeping your transformative journey, and let Spirit give you that opportunity when the time is right. And I think it's soon, but I don't think you have to go outside and actively look for it. I think it's gonna find you, because you just, by listening to your intuition is gonna take you where you need to go, and you will be met with this opportunity, this shower of gold, not made by Zeus. No worry. Okay, Pal 2, this is going to be it for your reading. Thank you so much for being there for those reading. Either you watch every single one of them or just a few. It's still, thank you so much, especially if you watch it all though. And I hope I will get the chance to read for you again some days. Feel free to like, comment, or subscribe if you feel like doing so. I would love to know how this play out, so let me know down below, and I'll see you again sometimes. Bye!